St. Raymond often draws people's attention with the amazing riding at Vallée Bras du Nord. This was certainly the case for us, but little did we know the bike shop near the road into town was hiding a gem of a trail system right in the hills behind it. Even crazier, that main road was the way we drove back and forth from our Airbnb. The Sentier du Roquemont, I have no idea, trail system actually gets split by this very road, and you can see the faint outline of a giant wooden roll-in further in the woods, which would signify the Tablerone Trail. Now, this is a pretty heavy-hitting trail system with moderate climbs of only 200 to 300 feet of vertical. There are plenty of blue, black, and double black trails, which are considered a part of the VBN trail network as far as I can tell, since you use the same website to register and pay the day pass online as we did at the Shanahan sector. As mentioned, that Tablerone Trail caught our eye from the road, and it was our main objective for the day. This was our third and final day riding in Quebec, but we were pretty exhausted by this point. So it was a fairly decent pedal over from the bike shop all the way to the top. We dropped in, and geez, I was dead tailoring these jumps like crazy. They were really well built, and the berms were absolutely perfect on this short descent. I wish we could have done it again, but our energy was fading and we wanted to try the other trails on the hill. Now I have to say that St. Raymond is actually a great place to take a bit of a rest day for your Quebec trip, so it's not a bad idea to get an Airbnb in the nearby area, or there's actually like a motel set up right next to the bike shop as well, although I'm sure you'll pay a decent price for that. The other amazing trail systems in the area may quickly garner your attention all day with big climbs and big miles to explore the networks. But St. Raymond is pretty family friendly, close to rentals and repairs, has easy climbing trails, and a microbrewery / restaurant adjacent to the aforementioned bike shop. It is the perfect area to have a chill day, still get some laps that'll put a smile on your face, or offer up some challenging features, without being half an hour from town with no cell service. It is also great for people of more average fitness, since the runs are not particularly long and the climbs are well graded. You can session these trails much more easily than anything else in the area while still getting the sensation of being on a downhill-only trail. Before our second lap, we talked to some guys who were visiting from Montreal, and they highly recommended Hulk Eggen for our next trail, and it was another black jump and flow kind of trail. This one was a ton of fun too. It had nice swooping corners and some rollers to gap. I was very impressed by how well kept the berms are, given we were there in the beginning of July. I would think that things would start to get blown out or show signs of abuse, but the trails were in great condition all the way through. Eventually these awesome turns led us right into a great challenging feature, a decent sized step down up and over the beeline of the trail. Dante and Max hit it perfectly as we continued down to the last little stretch of Hulk Eggen. Unfortunately, Dante broke his chain just as we finished, but that meant he had to coast along the road back to the bike shop. Max went off to get more laps in while Dante and I decided to chill and get some food by the restaurant. I included a couple pics of what our meals looked like, and they were delicious. All in all, smiles were had and our bellies were full, so with that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and remember, stay venturing, my friends.